So today out of sheer boredom I set out to rank every single Minecraft item in existence. Who will do that, you ask? Well, hi, it's me. I am Mr. Curse, and I like doing stuff exactly like this. Well, to rank every single item, first we have to figure out what even is an item. My rule is, if it can be in your inventory and it isn't a block, then it is an item. If you're mad that blocks aren't in this video, relax. All I'm doing is I'm splitting this into 2 videos because I want to milk more attention and views. Anyways, to start off with, the first item is the Acacia boat. So we're going to rank this at B tier because I think it's obviously a boat, so it's quite good, but it's the worst color, so B tier fits it. Right next to it we are going to place the Acacia boat with the chest, because all it adds is a chest and it isn't really that much better. After them we have the Olay spawn egg. So personally I will rank it at C tier because obviously it's a creative only item, but if I did get it in survival I don't think it will change it that much. Now we have the Amethyst shard. So I think I'm going to rank this at B tier also, because in my opinion you can make quite a lot of things with the Amethyst shard. You can use it for the smithing materials, you can make tinted glass and such, so I just find it cool. After that we have the Angler pottery shard, so I think I'm going to rank this F tier. I don't really see a use in these shirts, but this shirt in particular isn't really that good looking. It's just a fishing rod. After that we have an apple, the first A tier item. It isn't really the best source of food, but you can make it into golden apples, so that makes it a good food source in my opinion. After that we have the archer pottery shirt. Going to put it right next to angler. Now we have the armadillo skew. So I think itself it isn't really that useful, so I'm going to put it into C tier. Now we have the armadillo spawn egg. I think I'm going to rank it F tier. Right after it we have the armor stand. I'm going to rank it into B tier because I think it's kind of underrated. I have made an armor shop in the past and it is really fun to have this item. So now we have the arms up pottery shirt. So I think it's a better design than the other two. It's just a guy with his arms up. So I'm going to rank it into C tier. Now we have our first S tier item. So arrows in my opinion are S tier. You can't really replace them, even though I have a bunch of arrows in my inventory. This one is the best one because you can use infinity on it, you can get it easily. So yeah, it's obviously just S tier. If you're arguing with me, you're just stupid. Now we have an arrow of fire resistance. I think I'm going to rank it into F tier. I'm not sure why would you use it. After that we have an arrow of harm. So in my opinion it is A tier because you can use it in PvP. It's the other arrow you will get in PvP. For example, you could use a crossbow piercing 4 with this arrow and it will do insane damage. Now we have the arrow of healing. So personally I will rank it F tier, but I saw that one guy on TikTok that uses it to heal up himself and it seems fun, so I'm going to rank it at B tier. Arrow of infestation. So I think I'm going to rank it C tier, no explanation needed. Okay, since it's a quite long list of arrows, I think I'm just gonna do a quick round of ranking arrows. Invisibility, F tier. Leaping, F tier. Luck, B tier. Night vision, F tier. Oozing, C tier. Poison, A tier. Regeneration, C tier. Slow falling, actually no, not F tier. Let's get it in A tier because you can use it in crystal. Okay, and the last arrows on the list, let's do it quick again. Slowness, I would rank it B tier. Strength, C tier. Swiftness, C tier. Turtle master, maybe C tier again. Water breathing, F tier. Weakness, C tier. Weaving, we would have it at C tier. And wind charging, I would say that it is F. Right after this we have the awkward potion, so I think I'm going to rank it A tier because without that you can't get any other potions. After that we have the awkward splash potion, so I don't know, you can avoid the step, so I'm going to say B tier. Lingering potion awkward, I would say that it is C tier because I don't really like Lingering Potion and I don't think anyone uses them. Axolotl, Spawn Egg, I guess they are cute. So let's say B tier. Baked Potato, Lowkey, it is an underrated food source. Like back in the days I used to chomp on them all day. So I'm going to say A tier. Bamboo Raft, I guess it is just a boat but named differently. So I guess we will rate it maybe B or A. I would say B. Let's go B. Oh, raft the chest also. Bad spawn egg. So I think bad spawn egg is really useless. I don't know why would you want even bats to spawn. Now we have the B spawn egg. So I'm gonna rate it at B tier. Beetroots. It is the worst food source in the game. So obviously it's F tier. Beetroot seeds also F tier because I keep finding them in N City. Stop giving them to me. I need diamond armor and tools. Okay, now we have the beetroot soup. I'm going to rank the beetroot soup at B tier purely because I like it in real life, not because I eat it in game. I don't think I've ever even eaten beetroot soup in game, so I'm gonna eat it right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's in creative, so I don't even know how much food it gives. Okay, so the birch boat. I think I'm going to rank it also at B tier. It isn't really that much better than the other boats. Black bundle. I think it is the best color for a bundle, so let's go A tier. Black dye, also A tier. It's just a bit annoying to get. Now we have the black harness. I guess it's cool, so B tier. Blade pottery shirt. Let's go C tier. Blaze powder. So I think you can't really beat the game without it. You can use it for brewing, you can use it for making Eyes of Ender, so it is S tier. Blaze rods. It isn't as useful, it's still quite useful, so let's go A tier. Blaze spawn eggs. So let's take it to maybe C tier. Blue bundle. It is a worse color than the black bundle, so let's go B tier automatically. Blue dye. I think let's go A tier. Blue egg. Since when was this added? I don't even know. But let's go C tier. Okay, blue harness next. So let's go for it with C tier. Bogged spawn egg. F tier. Bolt armor trim. So bolt armor trim. It's obviously an armor trim, but it's not the best. So let's go C tier. Bones. I think let's go B tier. You can use it to tame wolves and can make it into bone meal. And bone meal itself, I think it's A tier. Maybe actually even S tier. Because you can use it to grow basically anything. It's really, really useful. A lot of farms rely on it. Book. I think we are going to S tier also, because you can use it for enchanting, you can make it into enchanting table. You obviously need it for any enchantments basically, so yeah. Book and quill. So it isn't really that useful. So let's go C tier. This banner pattern that I don't really want to name. Let's go F tier. Okay, bottle of enchanting. So let's go A tier because I like them for PvP. Bow is S tier. I personally leave a space in the hotbar for a bow almost always. Bow. So I think it can be useful, it can save lives in the nether for example, but all you can do with it is make scoops. Okay, bread. So bread is low-key S tier. You can't really survive without it in the early game. Breeze rod. Breeze rods, let's say B tier. You can make maces with it, you can make wind charges with it. Breeze spawn egg, let's go C tier. It can be good for trolling, but not much else. Brewer pottery shirt, let's go F tier. Brick. It can make quite a lot of cool stuff actually, so let's go B tier. Brown bundle, let's go C tier. Brown dye itself, also C tier. Brown egg, let's go F tier. Brown harness, let's go F tier. As you can see, I don't really like the color brown. Also, it's quite a weird color of brown. Anyways, the brush. Brush, I would say, obviously it's a wall mechanic behind it, so you can get a bunch of items without them. So I think let's go either A or B. Let's say A. Okay, bucket. Bucket is obviously S tier. You just need this. Okay, bucket of axolotl. Let's say A tier. It isn't really that useful, but come on, this guy is really cute. Bucket of cod. It's less cute, so let's go B tier. Bucket of pufferfish. So I think it's good for trolling, so let's go A tier. Try to put down a bucket of pufferfish under your friend's stairs. It will be really fun. Anyways, bucket of salmon, so let's go B tier. Bucket of tadpole, also B tier. Bucket of tropical fish, let's go A tier. Bundles. Bundles themselves are quite useful in my opinion. They are kinda underrated, so let's go A tier. Burn pottery sherd, let's go F tier. After that we have the camel spawn egg, also F tier. And the carrot. Carrots are quite a good food source early game, so let's go A tier. Okay, carrot on a stick, so it isn't really that useful, but I still think it can be useful if you want to ride a pig for a bunch of hours. So C tier. Cat spawn egg. I guess if you're really tired of looking for cats, it can be useful. So let's go B tier. Cave spider spawn egg. Let's go F tier. Okay, so next up we have all of chainmail armor. So I'm going to rank it all at A tier. Purely because it has so much aura and I'm tired of pretending that it does not. Like in the early days you had to make this with fire, which was not really obtainable, but I remember it being like the rarest item in Minecraft. Like surely I'm not the only one who remembers this being the toughest item in Minecraft. Charcoal, let's go B tier. You would only use this if you didn't have coal. Now we have the cherry boat. I think it's a better color than the other boat, so let's go A tier with its chest counterpart. Now we have the chicken spawn egg. Let's go C tier. Forest fruit. So I think it's A tier because it's really useful in PvP. Clay balls. So clay balls are C tier. You can turn them into bricks, but not much else. Block. It's Lowkey. F tier. Only one person in the world uses this, and that man is B-double-O. Okay, now we have coal. So I would say that it is S tier. It's the most used item for smelting. Obviously, you can use alternatives in the early game and after that, but still, basically everyone uses coal. Ghost armor trim. I would say that it is F tier. It's the most common trim, and if you're poor, you're going to use this trim. Now we're at the beans, so I think I'm going to rank them at C tier. They aren't really that good of a crop. After that we have a cod spawn egg, so let's go F tier. Now we have a compass, so I think it's pretty much useless. I can't figure out a use for it, it just points you at spawn. Now we have a cooked chicken. Cooked chicken is low-key an actual good food, so A tier. Now cooked cod, it's a bit worse, so let's go B tier. Mutton right next to cod, B tier. And cooked pork chop at A tier. After that we have cooked rabbit. I will put it F tier because it's kind of hard to get for the value you get. Now we have a cooked salmon, so I will go to B tier. A cookie, so it's kind of not that good, so let's go right next to cacao beans at C tier. Copper ingot, I would say that it's A tier now because of the next uses we just got. So the copper golem spawn egg, since it's kinda new, I would say B tier. Copper pickaxe, actually it isn't that good, so it's kind of useless in my opinion. We didn't really need it, but I guess people wanted it, so it got added. C tier for all of copper tools. The shovel, and actually maybe no, the armor can go one tier above it at B tier. I can see a use for it. Boom. Boom, boom, B tier. Now we have the copper horse armor. I would say that it's C tier. And the copper nugget. Let's go B tier. Okay, now we have the cow spawn egg. So let's go F tier for it. Creaking spawn egg. Let's go F tier also. Creeper charge banner pattern. I think it has a bit of aura, so let's go B tier. Creeper spawn egg. I think it will be cool for griefing, so let's go A tier. Crossbow. Crossbow, I think it doesn't really deserve S tier, because obviously the bow is already S tier, but crossbow is a bit different because you can't put infinity on a crossbow, but actually you can put piercing 4 on it, so I guess let's go S tier because you can also shoot fireworks through it. It has quite a lot of unique interactions. Maybe it is worth an S tier. Now we have the Cyan bundle. I think let's go for it at B tier. Cyan dye itself, let's go A tier. And Cyan harness, let's go C tier. Okay, now we have the Danger Pottery shirt. It's kind of cool, it has a creeper on it, but it's still C tier. Dark Oak boat, so I think it's one of the better boat colors, so let's go A tier. With its chest counterpart, debug stick. So if you don't know what a debug stick is, let me show you. You can do stuff like this, so a steer for example. For a fence you could do something like this. It can do a bunch more interactions, but I find it really cool personally. So I think if I had this in survival it will be really cool. So let's go S tier. Now we have the big dogs, we have the diamond stuff. So obviously diamonds are S tier, it made the game what it is today. And every single tool and armor from it is S tier. Maybe except for horse armor, I would say that it's A tier, but everything else is definitely S tier. Boom, boom. Up next we have the disc fragment. I would say that it's F tier, because it makes a disc, but the disc itself isn't really that good. So F tier. Dolphin spawn egg, it's also F tier. And the Lowkey spawn egg is also F tier. Dragon's breath. So obviously you can't really make any special arrows without it, but actually you can trade for the arrows, and I think is the better way to get arrows. So I would say that it's C tier. Dried kelp. I think it's a really bad food source, so F tier. Drowned spawn egg, also F tier. Dune armor trim. I do like that trim, so I would say that it's A tier. And echo shard, it can make recovery compasses, so I would say that it's B tier. Now we have the egg, so I would say that an egg itself, it's kinda good. It's A tier. Elder Guardian spawn egg. I mean, for trolling it will be pretty cool, so let's go B tier. Elytra. If you're not an idiot, you already know where it ranks. It's obviously S tier. I'm just gonna flat out say it, it's the best item in the whole game. All of the S tiers don't compare to this one singular item. It's really good. Now we have the emerald. I would say that the emerald is also S tier, because it's obviously a gateway to trading, and through trading you can get basically everything. Empty map, let's go C tier. Okay, now we are reaching the enchanted books, so obviously in the tier list it will look bad, but we will know which ones are which. So Aqua Affinity. I would say that Aqua Affinity itself is kinda good, so let's go A tier. Yeah, you can't even see which enchantment it is, but I guess we will see. Bane of Arthropods. So I would say that's F tier. Blast Protection, let's go C tier. Now we have Breach, so I would say that Breach is pretty good for a mace enchantment. You can do breach swapping, it's pretty good for PvP. Channeling, I do like the interaction with channeling, so let's go also B tier. Curse of Binding, it's pretty good for trolling, but that's it, so let's go C tier. Curse of Vanishing, if you're on a PvP server, it can be good, so let's go B tier. Now we have Density, so I think it's worse than Breach. So let's go C tier. Depth Rider, I would say that it's A tier. Efficiency. Efficiency is obviously S. It can make so much pain just go away instantly. You don't have to do as much work as you used to. And Feather Falling is also S tier. Okay, up next we have Fire Aspect. So I think that is pretty good for PvP, not for PvE, but still it is A tier. Now we have Fire Protection. I don't see any use for it, so let's go F tier. After that we have Flame. So Flame is a bit better than Fire Aspect in my opinion, because it's both good in PvE and in PvP. So it is the best of both worlds. Now we have Fortune. Obviously Fortune is just S tier. Frostwalker, I guess it exists, but isn't really that useful, so C tier. Now we have Impaling. So Impaling, I would say that it is C tier. It isn't really that useful. Infinity. Infinity is S tier. And Knockback. Knockback is B tier. Now we have Looting. Looting is S tier. After that we have Loyalty. I would say that it is B tier. Now we have Luck of the Sea. It's also B tier. And Lure. Lure is maybe A tier actually. Yeah. Now we have the big dog, Mending. It's the most OP enchantment in the game. Everyone needs to have it. So S tier. Multi-shot. Multi-shot is C tier. Piercing. Piercing, I would say that it's a pretty good enchantment, so A tier. And power. Power, I don't know. It might be S or A, but I really do like my bows, so S tier. Okay, now we have projectile protection. I would say that it is F tier. After that we have regular protection. It is obviously S tier. Punch. Punch can be good, so B tier. Quick charge. Quick charge is A tier. Respiration also. And Riptides. I would say that it is a really good enchantment. If you don't have an Elytra, it's basically the only thing you can use to move really fast. Now we have Sharpness. It's obviously S tier, no need for explanation. And Silk Touch, also S tier. We farmed quite a bit of S tiers with those enchantments, but trust me, they are really needed. Okay, now we have Smite. I can see it being useful, so B tier. Soul Speed. Soul Speed is kind of fun, but not that good. It breaks your boots faster, so let's go C tier. Sweeping Edge. Sweeping Edge is probably A tier. It's kinda needed in a lot of looting farms, so it's appropriate. Swift Sneak. Swift Sneak. I would say that Swift Sneak is kinda good for building, so let's go A tier. After that we have Thorns. I really don't like this enchantment. I hate it personally. I don't see any use for it. So let's go F tier. Unbreaking. Unbreaking is S tier. Obviously, it's the second best book. And Windburst. Windburst is really rare for an enchantment. I think it's now like the rarest enchantment in the game, but still isn't that good. But since it has the rarity, I will go A tier. And an enchanted golden apple. Obviously, the Nudge apple has to go S tier. Just purely because of the rarity of it, the history of it, I would say it's definitely deserving of an S tier spot. So now we are done with ranking the enchantments. Yeah, obviously you can tell. So what controversial opinions did I pose? Why did I rank Mending and Unbreaking at F tier? Why is Blast Protection at S tier? Please don't comment these things. I saw that one guy posted a Twitter picture with ranking enchantments and everyone just made fun of him because obviously you can't even tell which one is which. Please don't do this to me. Don't. Please. Okay, now we have the End Crystal. So I will rank End Crystal A tier because there's a whole PvP type around it, and I just personally find it pretty cool. There are a few glitches with it, and I do like them. Anyways, the next one is an Ender Dragon spawn egg. So personally, I couldn't even find it in the creative menu, but you can give it to yourself, and I think it is pretty cool. So let's go A tier also. Because I think it will be pretty cool to troll someone just to spawn like 10 Ender Dragons. Now we have the Ender Pearl. I think it is a very good item, so let's rank it S tier. I mean, literally you can just Ender Pearl around. You can also use it for Eyes of Ender. So it's pretty much needed if you want to beat the game. Or you can also just use it for PvP, so it's still pretty good. Now, Enderman Spawn Egg. I would say that it's like C tier. Endermite spawn egg is also C tier. Evolkers would be good for trolling, so let's go B tier. Explorer pottery shard, let's go F tier. And eye armor trim, I do find that armor trim pretty cool, because for example on servers like 2B2T, it is like a really rare trim, and obviously it's like a limited amount of them, so you can establish like a monopoly on them, so I think it's pretty cool to have some of them. Now we have the Eye of Ender itself. I will say that it is A tier. I mean, it is pretty cool, but still it's only used for like making end crystals and going to the end. Okay, feather. I would say that a feather is F tier because it isn't really that useful. Personally, I have never used feathers to craft arrows. I just get them from skeletons. This is kind of like overrated in my opinion. Fermented spider eye. I mean, you can make it into weakness potions, which are pretty cool, so let's say C tier. Build Mason banner pattern is also C tier. Fire charge. I mean, you can go into the nether with it, so let's say also C tier. Firework rocket. Fireworks are S tier. They're pretty much needed for the elytra. Firework star. You can make pretty cool fireworks with it, but it isn't that useful, so let's go B tier. And the fishing rod. I mean, a wall mechanic is locked behind it, so let's say S tier. Now we have flint. So the resource itself isn't really that useful, so let's say B tier. But the flint and steel is pretty much needed, so let's say S tier. Now we have the flow armor trim. So the trim itself, I would say that it is A tier. It is pretty cool. The banner pattern is B tier, and the pottery shard is C tier. Flower charge banner pattern is B tier. Fox spawn egg, I would say it's pretty useless, so let's go F tier. And friend pottery shard, I would say that it is S tier because I can finally have a friend in Minecraft. Okay, the next batch of items start with the frog spawn egg. So frog spawn egg is pretty much useless, so let's go F tier. Gas spawn egg will be good for trolling, so let's go B tier. Gas tier, it isn't really that useful, so I don't know, let's go. Actually, no, let's go B tier. Glass bottle is pretty useful, so we need to go A tier. Obviously, you can't do much brewing without it. Glistering melon slice. Glistering melon slice is C tier. Glow banner pattern, let's go F tier. Glowberries. Glowberries aren't that useful, but they look pretty cool, so let's go B tier. And glowing sack will be at B tier because I like to glow up my signs. Next up we have an glow item frame. It's C tier. Glow squid spawn egg, I would say that the spawn egg itself is F tier. Stone dust is B tier. And the gold horn, I absolutely hate it. Stop spamming it. It is F tier. Right next to its horn is the gold spawn egg. And gold ingot is S tier because in recent updates like 1.16 it made them so much better because you can barter with it, you can get so many items with it, you can make golden apples with it. It's just so useful these days. Gold nuggets are also kinda useful, but they aren't that useful compared to gold, so it's B tier. Golden apples, I would say that they are pretty cool, so let's go A tier. And they are also pretty useful for PvP, just kinda hard to make. Next up we have the golden items. So golden axe, I would say that it is A tier because if you find it in a rune portal chest like early game, in a speedrun it's pretty cool. Golden boots, I mean, I will make them in the regular game because if you want to go to the nether, they are pretty useful. Golden carrot is obviously the best food source in the game, so it is S tier. I don't find any use in making a golden chestplate, so F tier. Golden helmet is also just as good as golden boots. You either make golden boots or golden helmet if you go to the nether. Golden hoe, I guess if you're a speedrunner you can use this. So B tier. And golden horse armor, I guess it has some aura, so C tier. And golden leggings go right next to the chestplate. The golden pickaxe goes to A tier as well. The golden shovel can go to B tier, and the golden sword can go to F tier. The gray bundle itself, I would say that it's pretty cool, so let's go A tier with the dye. And the harness is C tier. Green bundle, I guess I don't really like the color green, so let's go F tier with the dye itself and also the harness. The guardian spawn egg, I don't know, it isn't that cool, so let's go C tier. The gunpowder, it's obviously S tier because there's a reason why every single Minecraft world has a gunpowder farming in it. Guster banner pattern, let's go F tier. The Guster pottery shirt, also F tier. Happy gas spawn egg, let's go C tier. Heart of the Sea, I mean it is pretty cool, but for the concept of it I would like it to be a bit more useful. Hard pottery shirt, let's go B tier as well. Now right after the hard pottery shirt we have the heartbreak one, so let's go C tier because the heart broke. Hoglin spawn egg, I guess it is a pretty cool spawn egg, but still no. Honey bottles, so honey bottles, I mean, they are pretty good. You can eat them, you can use them for honey blocks. So let's go B tier. Our first row completed is B tier. And we also have the honeycomb. So I know it might come as a surprise, but I'm gonna rank it at S tier. It's purely because I play on a server called the honeycomb. And I really do love the server. It is the best one I have ever played on, so it goes in S tier. Look, I'm making the tier list, you aren't, so you have to listen to my rankings. Now we have the horse spawn egg, so let's go C tier. Host armor trim, I guess it is a pretty bad trim, so let's go F tier. Howl potter shirt, alpha vol shirt, let's go C tier. And husk spawn egg is also C tier. Now we have the ink sac. I do think it is a pretty good item, but it's a bit too hard to get, so let's go B tier. Iron axe, I would rate it S tier because I do think that basically every single person in the world that plays Minecraft always makes an iron axe at some point. Iron boots, so I mean you could skip them, but still it is S tier, same as the chest plate. Iron golem spawn egg is F tier. Iron helmet is also S tier. Iron hoe, I would say it is pretty good, you can insta-mine leaves already, but still, it is A tier, not S tier. Iron horse armor, I would say that it is C tier. Okay, now we have the iron ingot itself, and it is obviously S tier, it can make all of these S tier items. Iron leggings also S tier. Iron nugget, I would say that it is B tier. An iron pickaxe is obviously S tier. Iron shovel, I would say that an iron shovel is A tier, not S. Same as the sword, because personally, when I have iron, I will just use the iron axe instead. And now we have the item frame itself. So I do like item frames better than the globe ones. So let's go B tier. And a jungle boat is C tier because I don't really like the color. Right next to it, it will be the jungle boat with chest. And now we have a weird item, it's a knowledge book. I don't know how you would even use it because it's like in the survival inventory, but I guess it exists in item form. Let's go F tier. Lapis lazuli, I would say that it is S tier because obviously you can enchant with it, so it is pretty good. And the lava bucket would go to A tier. Lead is B tier. Leather goes to A tier. Their boots, I mean they're pretty cool but still aren't that useful, so it goes to B tier, same as the cap. Leather horse armor is pretty useless, so let's go with C tier. leather pants and that tunic go to B tier. Light blue bundle, I guess it can go to C tier. Light blue dye can go to A tier. Light blue harness can go to C tier as well. Light gray bundle can go to B tier. And light gray dye is also A tier. Now we are pretty much just ranking colors, so light gray harness is also C tier. Lime bundle, let's go B tier. Lime dye is also B tier, but the lime harness is C tier. Now we are starting with the lingering potions. Well, I don't find a lot of them pretty useful, so let's just start ranking them. Lingering Potion of Fire Resistance is F tier. Lingering Potion of Harming is one of the more useful ones, so let's go A tier. Same as the one with Healing. Infestation is C tier. Lingering Potion of Invisibility is also F tier. Same as Leaping. Luck, I would like just the potion effect luck, so let's go B tier. Night Vision is F tier. Oozing is C tier. Poison, I would say that it is B tier. Regeneration is also B tier. And Slow Falling is F tier. Slowness is B tier. Strength is also B tier, same as Swiftness. Turtle Master is F tier. Water Breathing is also F tier. Weakness is C tier. Weaving is also C tier. And Wind Charging is F tier. Remember, it's the lingering potions, so it's not the same as the regular ones. Now we have the Llama Spawn Egg, it's F tier. Mace, in my opinion, it is one of the coolest weapons in Minecraft, so let's go S tier. Magenta Bundle is A tier, same as its dye, and the harness goes to B tier. Magma Cream is pretty useful, but it isn't that useful, so let's go B tier. Magma Cube is F tier, and Mangrove Boat, I don't know, I would say that it is C tier. Mangrove Boat with chest also goes to C tier. A map, you can look at how this area looks, so I think it is pretty cool, so let's go B tier, but it's just the area itself. The tier list looks kinda cool in my opinion with this map in it. Anyways, the next item is Melon Seeds. It goes to C tier. Melon Slice itself goes to A tier. Same as the Milk Bucket. And Minecart goes to S tier. Minecart with chest is a bit more useless, so let's go A tier. And Minecart with command block, I didn't even know that it existed, so let's go B tier. Minecart with furnace, in my opinion, is maybe as useful as the minecart because you can push minecarts, but let's go A tier. But the minecart with the hopper obviously has to go to S tier because it's used in a bunch of farms. Minecart with TNT is also pretty useful, so let's go A tier. And miner pottery sherd, let's go C tier. Mushroom spawn egg is pretty useless, so it is F tier. Same as the miner pottery sherd and mule spawn egg. Mundane potion, I don't even know how you get. I think it's if you mess up brewing a potion, so it's pretty useless. So F tier. Mushrooms 2 is B tier. And now we are getting into the music disc section of the video. So I'll listen them at least a bit. Well, not for these 2 discs, because they are the most known to be in F tier. And you would think that I would say the same about 5, the music disc, but not really. Because let's listen to it a bit. Obviously, it starts off weird like the other ones, but listen to it a bit. Yeah, I'm talking about this section. I really like this section. And it ends. Okay, so for that section alone, I would say that it is C tier. It isn't worthy of the other 2 discs. Now we have Blocks. It's this music disc. It's obviously a classic. So in my opinion, it instantly goes into A tier. And Cat the music disc is, I think it's like the first music disc that was released, so and it is obviously a classic I don't even need to show you, so it is S tier. Now let's listen to Chirp. It is this music disc. It is kinda like funky. So yeah, it goes into A tier. Next up we have the Creator Music Box Edition disc. So I think it is pretty cool, but isn't as good as the regular one, so for it, let's go B tier. Now we have the Creator one itself. Obviously it's S tier, just because of that section itself it could be S tier. Now we have R. R is a pretty classic disc, so in my opinion it goes to A tier. Now we have the weirdest music disc of all of them. The newest one, the lava chicken one. It's unironically a bop. I'm not kidding, I will listen to this. And I like that it continues on. And the next section is the weirdest one because you can hear a villager singing. Just listen, listen. Yeah, I think it's worthy of S tier because it's the first music disc to include a villager singing, and I think it's just pretty funny, so it is S tier. Now we have Mall. It's also a pretty classic one, so let's go A tier. Mellow High. So Mellow High is my favorite music disc. My only issue with it is that it doesn't go on longer. Anyways, because it is my favorite music disc, it goes to S tier. I mean, everyone knows that Other Side is also one of the coolest music discs, so let's go S tier for it as well. And everyone knows that Big Step is just S tier, so let's go S tier for it as well. Now, the next two music discs are pretty less known, and I would say it is for good reason, because I don't find them as good as the other ones. Presidus can be B tier, but the other one, Relic, I don't think it is that good for like the amount of work you need to do to get it, so let's go C tier. Stall is obviously S tier, so let's put it into S tier. Strad. Strad is pretty good. It's a classic, so let's go A. Now we have a music disc that I absolutely despise. I just don't like this one. It doesn't fit into Minecraft at all in my opinion. Even Lava Chicken fits better in the game. So let's go F tier for it as well. Now we have Wait. It is a classic, obviously, so let's go A tier. The last music disc that we have is called World. I don't think it's as good as the other classic ones, so let's go B tier. A name tag. A name tag is pretty good, so let's go A tier. And a Nautilus shell can go to C tier. Nether brick is F tier. And Nether quartz is B tier. Nether star is A tier. Nether wart is, let's say, B tier because you can prove it. And now we are starting with the netherite items. So obviously they are S tier. So I'm not even gonna explain it, but every single one of those is in the S tier. And for good reason. Shovel, sword, and the upgrade item, actually I didn't like it as much. I mean, it adds an extra item for like progression, but I guess it isn't really like that needed, so it is B tier. Oak boat is S tier. I think it is the like classic boat, so it is S tier. And actually I'm gonna rank the oak boat with chest at A tier. Ocelot spawning is F tier. Ominous bottle. I pretty much like the update where it changed from the like the effect itself to a potion. so A tier. And Ominous Trial Key is also A tier. Okay, now we have the Orange Bundle. Let's say that it is F tier. Orange dye itself is B tier. And the harness is also F tier. A painting, I guess it is a B tier, same as the Pale Oak Boat and Pale Oak Boat with chest. And the Panda Spawn Egg is F tier. Paper is S tier. I'm pretty sure there's no need for an explanation why paper is S tier, it's just obviously S tier. Now we have a lot of spawn eggs, so Parrot Spawn Egg is F tier, Phantom Spawn Egg is F tier, Phantom Membrane itself is T tier, Pig Spawn Egg is F tier, same as Piglin Brood, same as Piglins, same as Pillager, and Pink Bundle is, in my opinion, a good color, so let's go A tier. Pink dye itself is also A tier. Pink harness is B tier. Pitcher pod, I don't see any use for it, so it is F tier. Same as Plenty Pottery shirt. And obviously Poisonous Potato is F tier. It is like the most useless item in the game, and it will never have any use. Like the Mojang developers said it, I think. Polar Bear Spawn Egg is also F tier. Popped Horus Fruit, I guess it can go to C tier. And a potato can go to A tier. Okay, now we are once again starting at the potions, but this time we are at the regular ones. So Fire Resistance, in my opinion, is S tier. Harming, I mean, why would you drink it yourself? So it is F tier. Healing is A tier. Infestation is also like harming. Why would you drink it? Invisibility is A tier. Leaping, I would say that it is B tier. Luck, so I really want this potion in the game. Like legit in the game, so S tier. Night Vision, I would say that it is F tier usually. Potion of Oozing is also F tier, same as Poison. Regeneration is pretty good, so let's go A tier. Slow Falling is also A tier. Slowness is F tier. Strength is S tier, same as Swiftness. And Turtle Master, in my opinion, is B tier in the regular form. Now we have Potion of Water Breathing, so I would say that it is A tier. Potion of Weakness itself is F tier. Potion of Weaving is also F tier. Potion of Wind Charging, I don't know, let's go C tier. Powder Snow Bucket is a pretty cool thing in my opinion, so let's go A tier. And Prismarine Crystals and Shards, let's go B tier. Prize Pottery Shard is F tier. Okay, so Pufferfish is just a bit funny looking, so let's go A tier. So the Spawn Egg is B tier. Pumpkin Pie is quite a good food source, you can get it from villagers, so A tier. Pumpkin Seeds are B tier. Purple Bundle is S tier, purely because I do love the color, so all of the items that are purple are S tier. And Rabbit Hide, I don't know, it's like C tier. Rabbit Spawn Egg is F tier. Rabbit Stew is just a bit too hard to get in my opinion, so F tier also. And Rabbit's Foot, in my opinion, it's a really cool item, so let's go S tier. It is like pretty rare, it's just a cool item in my opinion, so S tier. Razor Armor Trim is C tier, it isn't that good. Ravager Spawn Egg is also C tier. Raw Beef, I would say that it is B tier. Raw Chicken is F tier, and Raw Cod is C tier. Now we have Raw Copper, so I would say that it is F tier. Raw Gold is like, I don't know, it can be turned into obviously S tier materials, so let's go B tier. Raw Mutton is B tier as well. Pork Chop is A tier. Raw Rabbit is F tier. And Raw Salmon is C tier. Now we have a Recovery Compass. So it might be a controversial opinion, but in my opinion it is an S tier item in like a survival multiplayer server. If you're playing alone it is like B tier, so the average is A tier. Okay, Red Bundle, so In my opinion, everything red is B. Resin brick, I guess you can make something with it, but it isn't that good, so let's go C tier. Rib armor trim is pretty good, so let's go A tier. Rotten flesh, I mean, it is the best food source in the game, someone would say. And the saddle is S tier. Raw salmon spawn egg is F tier. Now we have the scrape pottery shirt, it is C tier. Sentry armor trim, I would say that it is a pretty good trim, so let's go A tier. Shaper is not as good, so let's go B tier. Sheaf pottery shirt is F tier. Shears are S tier. Sheep spawn egg is F tier. And shelter pottery shirt is also F tier. Shield is obviously S tier, and the same as the shulker shell, it is S tier. Shulker spawn egg will be really cool to have, so I didn't have to travel him from the end to the overworld, so A tier. And silence armor trim is the best trim in the game, so S tier. Silverfish spawn egg is T tier. Skeleton horse is also T tier, and the skeleton is also T tier. Actually the same as Skull Charge banner pattern, but not Skull pottery shirt because it is F tier. Slime spawn egg is also T tier, and slime ball is S tier. Sniffer spawn egg is T tier, snort pottery shirt is F tier, and snout armor trim, I would say that it is B tier. The banner pattern is C tier though. Snow golem spawn egg is pretty useless because you can just make them, so F tier, and snowball is B tier. So spectral arrow, I would say that it isn't as good as the normal arrow, so B tier. Spider eye is also B tier, and the spider spawn egg is C tier. Spire armor trim, I would say that it is pretty cool, so let's go A tier. And now we are going to the splash potions, so S tier is obviously fire resistance. Harming, I would say that it is like A tier, and healing is also S tier. The splash potion of infestation is used in a cool farm, so I would say that it is A tier. Invisibility is A tier. Leaping, in my opinion, is C tier, and luck is S tier because I want a potion in the game. Please give it to me. Night vision is F tier, and oozing is also S tier because it basically revolutionized slime farms, and you don't need to find the swamp anymore to get slime balls. Poison, let's say it is A tier. Regeneration is B tier, and slow falling is B tier as well. And the last batch of potions is slowness. I would say that it is like B tier. Strength and swiftness obviously are S tier. Water breathing is C tier. Weakness is S tier because you can cure villagers with it. Weaving, in my opinion, it is A tier, and wind charging is also A tier purely because of that like one trap that uses wind charging to kill like creative players. Okay, the next item we have is a spruce boat, so I would say it's just as iconic as the oak boat, so S tier, and the chest variant is A tier. Spyglass is pretty cool, but it isn't really that useful, so let's go A tier. Squid spawn egg is F tier. Steak is S tier. A stick as well, and also a stone axe. Stone hoe is A tier. Stone pickaxe is S tier. Shovel is A tier, and a sword is C tier. I mean B tier. Stray spawn egg is C tier, same as the Strider. The string, I would say that it is quite a good item, so let's say A tier. Sugar is also A tier, and the suspicious 2 can be anything from S to F, so the average is B. Okay, now we have sweet berries, so I would say that they are A tier. Tadpole spawn egg, it's like C tier. Big potion F tier. Pink banner pattern A tier. Tied armor trim, I would say that it is A tier. Tipped arrow is F tier, Torch Flower Seeds is like C tier, and Totem of Undying is OP, so let's go S tier. Trader Llama is F tier, Trial Key is like A tier, Trident is S tier, Tropical Fish is C tier, and the Tropical Fish Spawn Egg is B tier. Turtle Scute is B tier, but the turtle shell is A tier, and the turtle spawn egg is F tier. Vex armor trim I would say is A tier, Vex spawn egg is C tier, Villager spawn egg is B tier, Vindicator spawn egg is F tier, Wandering Trader spawn egg is also F tier, and Ward armor trim is B tier. Warden spawn egg, I would say it will be like the best item for trolling, so let's go S tier. And Warped Fungus on a stick is B tier. Now we have a water bottle, so I would say that it is A tier. Water bucket is S tier. Wayfinder armor trim is probably B tier. Wheat is S tier. And wheat seeds are A tier. The rest of the white items are all A tier. Wild armor trim, I would say that it is B tier. A wind charge is pretty cool, so let's go S tier. A witch spawn egg is F tier. A wither skeleton spawn egg, I would say that it is C tier. And a wither spawn egg, I would say that, I mean, you can make them, but still it will be pretty cool for trolling, so B. Wolf armor, let's go A. Itself, let's go C. And a wooden axe is S. A wooden hoe is F tier. A wooden pickaxe is S tier. A wooden shovel, I would say that it is like B tier. Same as the sword. A written book, I mean, does exist, but it isn't that good, so C tier. A yellow bundle, we can take it into C tier. The yellow dye itself is B tier. And the yellow harness is also C tier. And we're basically at the end of our tier list. We just have a few spawn eggs left. And I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna rank this all quite low. Zombie spawn egg here. Let's take zombie horse at C, and a zombie villager also at C, and a zombified piglin at F. Okay, so our tier list is done. So as you can see that Minecraft has quite a few items. I think that the tier list should be like universally correct. So I think that no one should disagree that all diamond items and elytra, like the most OP enchantments, all the like good potions, for example, shield, the elytra, all of them are S tier, or that the fire protection book is also F tier. So anyways, that is about it for this video. Wait for the part 2 where I will rank every single block. See ya!